Hello and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator. Right guys, I'm going to give you some pre-warning now guys. I am absolutely full of cold. Yeah. If you thought me suffering with hay fever was bad, I have a cold. It is absolutely dreadful. I've had some cold and flu-y stuff and I'm trying to get this done before that wears off, to give you an idea of just how, yeah, I feel like I've been run over by a train this morning. Temperature is sky high. I am just dreadfully ill. But yeah, going to get into this. Obviously, after the last episode, which people seem to not listen to why I ended it the way I did end it, you know, so, and we're all moaning at the way I ended it. I ended it the way I ended it. Since you didn't listen at the last time, this is why I'm poorly. I'm just going to be quite blunt, because I had something come up in real life. Yes, I reset. I had to do the F7 command. I had to reset. I knew fine well it was going to reset me in Barcelona, which was the wrong direction. That meant that the episode would have been even longer. I didn't have time. Something came up that I had to do, and yeah, it's that simple. I did state something was coming up, you know, and I was trying to get that episode done beforehand, and yeah, it didn't happen. So we are obviously back in Barcelona because we were well on our way over this way somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, to be honest, but yeah. Oh, that would have been a nice job to do. 800 mile. I tell you what, I'm going to do the I don't like them ones. But I want to go to Madrid as well. I kind of want to see what Madrid looks like on Pro Mods. I've never done Madrid on Pro Mods. Seville's too far away. Basel, Nice. No, I'm not going back over there. That's too short. That's too long. I would have liked to have stayed. That's perfect distance, but so that one there is to Madrid as well, but it's a fraction of the price, so that's not good. That's not good. No. So the only decent paying job to go to Madrid is that one. When does that have to be delivered by? It has to be delivered by Tuesday 5 a.m. If we do a bit of speeding, we can get that. I have lost quite a lot of money between the episodes as well. Okay. Because of the...
Here we go.
Really? I literally accept a job that is time sensitive and it decides that the air brakes are going to take forever to... I might actually turn off this air brake shit because this stuff, this just annoys me. It really, really annoys me. Now, I know it makes it more unrealistic, but I have literally just accepted a job that is time sensitive, and this time the brakes are like, oh, we need to build pressure. I swear, I'm so short. I shouldn't record when I'm ill. I know that much. I shouldn't record when I'm ill. I'm so short-tempered, but I haven't done a video since people annoyed me by not listening to the last trucking video, so I had a couple of days off. I've done a couple of snow running videos, which people didn't seem to like, but I don't care. I love playing SnowRunner. So that's going to be a weekend thing now. I like playing SnowRunner. To be fair, if SnowRunner does continue to be quite bad performing, I might have to produce more of them to increase the statistics on that game. I'm not sitting here all day. Nah, the problem is I can't remember what it is and where it is. Time zones, truck settings. Trailer cables, rain sensors. There we go. I'm not messing around. I want to use the air brake. I really do. But I'm not waiting here 5 minutes for that to work. I once sat on a live stream waiting for air brakes, and I was literally waiting about 10 minutes just to move, and I haven't got time. I haven't got 10 minutes to waste in real life for those stupid brakes to work. So we are just gonna crack on. Like I say, I need to get this job done before my cold and flu wear off, and I have to go and make another one. It's only like a lengthy drink, but
time to hit the road.
I don't have time to be waiting for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just glad I recorded my roleplay series for my farming channel when I did, because I need to get rid of this, I don't know what you want to call it, bug. It's not, I don't know, like I say,
Let's go.
It's like I've got a cold, but I don't know, it's weird, but I know one thing, it's not hay fever. I know that much. But it's kicking my ass. It started yesterday. I was watching telly, and then all of a sudden I just felt dreadful, and nose started like streaming, eyes watering, coughing, sneezing, high temperature. It literally came from no. I was literally just watching what? Yeah, I was literally watching Formula 1.
At the round.
And it.
Take the fourth exit.
Yeah, it just started. That's all I can say is ugh. That's exactly how I feel. I just feel so ugh. Right, fourth exit. So all the way around the roundabout. Where are you going, truck?
Keep right.
Going all the way around, going all the way around. I need to keep right.
Exit now.
I have exited now. Oh, we haven't got any. Nice to see the rain wipers not working. There we go, we'll leave that on automatic. I'm going to just turn that volume down in my ear because I think my headset's a bit loud from playing Apex. Like I said, I was playing Apex yesterday. I had a real nice day until I just started feeling dreadful, and within 10 minutes, like I say, headache, proper like temperature, like I had to turn a fan on yesterday just to try and help combat like sweaty. Yeah. So over the next couple of days I might be a little bit short. Yeah. But I'm not messing around with air brakes today. I am not in the mood. Of all the times to require air brakes to build pressure, it was on a time sensitive job. That's not going to happen today. No. I'll turn the setting back on at the end of this job, but I'm not messing around today. I want to get this job done. Thursday, guys. I've not quite decided yet. There may not be a video on Thursday. It's something I've got to try and work out if I'm going to have enough time to do. My 85-year-old man needs to go to the hospital, and I'm taking him basically. So now he doesn't need to go till about dinner time, which kind of gives me enough time to record a video, but it doesn't give me enough time to get edited, get it uploaded. Do you know what I mean? If I did, I'd have to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning just to record, and to be honest, that ain't gonna happen. If I'm up at 6 because I'm not well still, then fair enough, I'll be awake, I'll do it. But be warned, on Thursday there may not be a video, because like I said, I need to take him to the hospital. He's got to go and have, I think it's the heart doctor he's got to go and see or something. Yeah, so there may be a video Thursday, there may not be. I'll let you know on the community tab of the channel. That's what it's for. Well, alright, I'll try and remember to put it on the community tab, but I will definitely put it in the Discord if there's a video or not. So if you're not already in the Discord, be in the Discord, but you need to read the rules to open up the Discord. Otherwise you will see about you've got access to about one channel if you don't read the rules. Simple as that. Because the rules tell you how to unlock the Discord. Now, the way my Discord is set up is to try and combat bots and stuff like that. And those people who are in the Discord, if you don't, you just sit there with access to nothing, which I kind of don't see why you'd be there for nothing, you know what I mean? I get a lot of people join the Discord for no rules. And then they'll send me a message via Discord, I'm like, I can't see out, and I'm like, well, did you read the rules? And they'll be like, yeah, I read the rules. I'm like, well, you didn't, because if you read the rules, you'd know why you don't see any other channels. And it's, yeah, I literally had it twice over the weekend. It's like, oh, I can't see out on your Discord, you haven't got a good Discord. I'm like, did you read the rules? Like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you didn't, or you'd know why you don't see any of the other channels. And like I said, it's that way just to stop time wasters, it's to stop bots coming in, and that is literally all it's for. And I don't really like having it where it's a reaction to get certain things, but you know, it just helps combat. It helps try and keep the Discord a little bit safer from like awful hacky bots and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? It's the same as like people. I had someone that actually messaged me well, they messaged me last night, but I replied to them this morning like, well, why can't I put a link in your Discord? I'm like, because we've had it when I was first new to like streaming and content stuff. We had someone come in and put awful links into websites and things like that, and we're like, basically other people have spoiled it for other people. My supporters do get they do get the option to put links in, but to be fair, if you want to support the channel and then be a dick, then you kind of wasting your money, do you know what I mean? It's the easiest way I can say it to you, you know what I mean? It's yeah, I've had a lot of messages about, well, why don't you do this, why don't you? I'm like, dude, if you read the rules, you'll see all that's done. You just don't see it because you didn't read the rules. And it's not like I've got a lot of rules. There's about 5 rules, guys, you know what I mean? And most of them are a bit like, don't be a dick. Yeah, like I say, it's just to try and keep everyone a bit safer. Plus, if you click and say you read the rules and then you're racist or homophobic, you just get banned straight away. Because I can be like, well, you know, if you read the rules and you still did it, that's kind of how we work. Really. Like I say, we let a lot of banter go over in the Discord. It's just we don't want people to feel put out. You know what I mean? Anybody of any sexual orientation is welcome in my Discord. You know what I mean? And there'll be no bullying them because of the way somebody is. You know, we've had gay people in the community when we did the Minecraft days. We've had trans people, and I've got no issue with anybody. And if anybody does have an issue with that, they're the ones who would be leaving. My Discord is as much of a safe space as it can be. Now, I'll openly admit, you know, I've had trans people in before, been in a voice chat, have got it a little bit confused. Now, it's never been intentional. I've always apologized as soon as I've done it, but you know, as you can imagine, mistakes do happen. If you get upset over a simple mistake, though, you are gonna, yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I've never once said I was perfect. I do try to be as inclusive for everybody as I can. I've always been that way. I've always tried to be inclusive of people. Because at the end of the day, you know, people are just, we're all just people at the end of the day. We're all just people trying to just... Oh, long story short, I'm just trying to build a community. I'm just trying to build something where everyone can come, everyone can talk, everyone can hang out. And just... basically, like I said, try and be as safe a space for everybody as possible. I don't believe in like safe spaces and stuff, but I know there's a lot of Discords out there that are full of just awfulness, to be honest. I don't know any other way to put it. It's just, I'm in a couple of Discords, and some of the chat that goes on, I say I'm in. I've been in, because like I say, I don't tolerate it. I don't want to read it myself. Do you know what I mean?
Keep left.
So yeah, if anyone is looking for as a safe Discord to hang out in, because I don't know, you're into trucking, you're into SnowRunner, but you're gay, you're trans, whatever you want to be, and whatever you are, please think my Discord is a safe space. And if anyone from my Discord was to private message you with hate, by all means, open a ticket and send a screenshot. It is that simple. Yeah, like I said, I tried to include everybody. And I don't have it. And like I said, that includes hate messages as well, because I know they exist. It's the internet. Jesus Christ, you go on TikTok and you come across a video and the amount of comments, like a woman is, say, of a larger size, or a bloke's of a larger size, and the amount of hate in the comments, you're like, why don't you just scroll past? I think it's just me getting older in age. It's just, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, why don't you just scroll past? You don't like something. It's like everybody who dislikes YouTube videos. Like, I've got someone who dislikes every single video on my farming channel. Just one guy, and I know he's American, because it's always the American time zone. And if I could ban him, or her, or them, I would, just to stop them from doing it, because they literally just dislike every video. They don't even watch it. I had a video go live at midnight to like 8.5 hours ago, and I meant to set it for 8 o'clock to go live at like 8 o'clock this morning, and again, wasn't feeling great yesterday, completely missed that, went live at midnight, and yeah, first person disliked it, and I knew, well, I don't know who it was, but I knew it was gonna, that person's gonna show up. And for me, I don't understand it. If you don't like something, or you don't like me, why are you watching a video or loading a video to dislike it? You're still classing as a viewer. Most of the time, you have to watch an advert to dislike it. Because the second you start watching an advert, you've just earned me a little bit of money. Alright, it might be a fraction of a penny, but guess what? You've still supported the channel. I've never understood why. Like, if I come across a YouTube video or a series, say I'm watching a series on YouTube and I'm just like, oh, I don't really like this episode. I ain't gonna dislike one video because I don't like, I like the series. I'm not really gonna dislike, and then I'm not gonna watch somebody to dislike all the videos. Like, if I've ever disliked any video in the past, it is literally been like an accident. Like, I'm scrolling on my phone and I'll have gone to like it, but I've got fat thumbs, you know what I mean? I'm getting I'm getting larger, my belly's getting bigger, my thumbs are getting fatter. If I've ever disliked anyone's videos, it was never intentional. And most of the time I see when I do it anyway, and I press the thumbs up button. I rectify it, but yeah, I have got I'm getting quite fat thumbs now. I just love eating too much. That's what it is. Yeah, like I say, I have this one person dislikes every video, and they sometimes, I just don't get it. I had someone dislike my video because they didn't like the way I ended the last trucking video. If they actually watched the video and listened to it, you'd know why it ended that way. But apparently, listening to the video was just too much work. And now I'm wondering how many dislikes I'm going to get for being honest. And I'm telling you now, guys, you dislike it all you want if you don't like me being honest. But I ain't going to lie, and I ain't going to sugarcoat stuff. I've always been an honest person. If you don't like something, that's a you problem. You know what I mean? I make a community to be as safe and open for everybody to be a part of. But I am a brutally honest person. It's as simple as that. Like, if I think someone's been a dick, I'm gonna tell you, you're being a dick. You know what I mean? I've always been that way. I was raised that way, My dad, for example, was born before the war, the Second World War. Do you know what I mean? He lived through a different time to me. We don't sugarcoat, so we never have. You know what I mean? if I don't like something, I say. I don't see the point. Do I have to turn off here? I think I do. Oh, come on, car.
And then exit right.
Jesus Christ. Could you literally go any slower? I swear you slowed down.
Exit right.
I don't think I need to turn off here. I think I'm going to end up pulling out in front of all of them.
Keep left.
But I think it's just doing that thing where this is technically the shortest route. I think that's what's happening anyway. But yeah, I've always been a brutally honest person. And do you know something? The amount of people that tell you they want a friend who's honest and then literally will just not speak to you when you tell them something. It's amazing. It's, yeah, I didn't need to come this way. So I could have stayed in that other lane and I could have just stayed. I knew it was going to do that. I had a feeling it was going to do that, but the one time I don't take that slip road is the one time I need to take it to turn off the motorway. I'm telling you now, I need to get in front of this lorry here. But that bus, I do believe, is going to slow me down. And yeah, I'm speeding. I'm trying to just make up a little bit of time. I don't have much choice. I want to... we did manage to get out in front of him, so that will do me. 56, add 4, 60 mile an hour. So that's kind of the speed we want to be looking at. There we go, 60 mile an hour cruise control. That said object something, so I'm going to presume that says something is in the road. Right, we need to keep right here, so let's have a look. Madrid. Then we need to keep left. I do believe this is the road I want to be on. I hope so, because I've already taken it. Yeah, I've always been a brutally honest person, and do you know what? It's amazing how many people don't like it when someone's brutally honest, but I don't see the point in... The last thing I've always hated was someone being nice to your face when that's not what they mean. I don't... Yeah, I don't get people like that. Oh, I want you to be nice to my face, but I don't like you, and it's like... And yeah, I just don't understand it. Just as a
keep right.
A thing, I just really don't understand it. I'm a brutally honest person. If I don't like something, I'll say, but not to the point where, like, you know, I know. I don't even know how to finish that sentence without possibly offending someone, but without intentionally offending someone, if that makes sense. You know, I know everyone in the world is different, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know how to finish that sentence without possibly offending someone. So I tell you what, I won't finish that sentence. But yeah, I'm just a brutally honest person. I've always been that way. I won't change. I am a lot more inclusive. Don't get me wrong. I'll say what I was a long time ago. Because obviously the world is changing, and I'm more than happy to include everybody, as long as people don't start drama. I like a drama-free life. Do you know what I mean? I say I like a drama-free life. I think the only drama I tend to have in my life is usually the stuff I create. But I think that's just me in general, to be honest. Like the issues I've got, like with my next door neighbour, for example. I live next door to a drug dealer. Do you know what I mean? You can imagine the drama I have. This is why we're buying a house, you know. This is why we live to a really tight budget at the moment, to save as much as possible, so we can get out of where we live. Where I live is not a nice area. I've said that from day one. It won't be the first time he's been prosecuted for Class A drugs and stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. It's the drama that's been created from that is a lot, because as you can imagine, there's always a lot going on where I live, and we just can't wait nowadays just to get out. But it's something I've talked about over on the farm channel a lot. gear. I was in the wrong gear. Right, let's floor this gear. Third gear all the way to the floor. That's maximum. Wow, really? Really? You just... I'm literally half the way alongside you. Are you just gonna pull out on me? Wow. Spanish drivers are as bad as the Italians, and I know what the Italians are like in real life. Ooh. If you, I've been, the amount of times I've been in a taxi with an Italian driver, and oh my god, they are Italian taxi drivers are absolutely nuts. And I can't say necessarily Italian drivers overall, but the ones that I've seen, and then the taxi drivers that I've used when I've been in Italy and stuff in the past, they're absolutely nuts. It's like, I think they think they're cats with 9 lives. They're absolutely crazy. You get an Italian behind the wheel, they're absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. I swear they think they've got 9 lives. Honest to God, yeah. I wouldn't want to get in a car with an Italian driver now. Now I'm talking when I've been in Italy, do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're absolutely nuts. Every time I've been in a car with an Italian driver in Italy, it was, oh my god, yeah, no, they were absolutely nuts behind the wheel. Like, how did you pass your driving? How are you not dead from car accidents and stuff? The amount of, oh yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's like you want to take a sleeping tablet because you don't want to see what they're like. You get in a car with an Italian driver and oh my god, they're absolutely bonkers. Absolutely nuts. Makes you think why Italians are good racing drivers though. I've seen how you drive taxis. I see how you drive in general. You basically think a road, if it's a road, it's a racetrack. Honestly, I swear that's how they see like a motorway. Ooh, motorway, racetrack. oh crap. I did not see that coming up. A little bit more warning wouldn't have gone amiss, I suppose, for that. Yeah, I was not really paying attention. I was more talking about the Italian madman than I was watching that road there. So that was my fault. But yeah, if you watch the trucking videos, think about watching the SnowRunner games. It's still a trucking game, guys, and it might be, if you've never played it before, you might actually enjoy it. I know one thing, when I first played SnowRunner, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this game. And after about 4 or 5 missions and you figure out what you're doing and what you've got to do and stuff, it's a bloody brilliant game. Honestly, it's a brilliant game. Alright, it's a slow-paced game compared to, say, Euro Truck or American Truck Simulator, for example. But it is such a brilliant game to play. It is so good. It is so good. Basically, you just basically got trucks that you get stuck in mud, and then you've got to winch yourselves out and deliver stuff to complete missions, and it's just bloody brilliant. I don't know how people don't like. If you like driving trucks, and if you think to yourself, oh yeah, but I like first person, you can go first person. The reason why I don't do that SnowRunner series I did over the weekend, first person, I like to have like a better view. You know what I mean? You like this. I just know I'm not very good with it on this game because it's a bit too fast and it makes the vehicles a bit too, a bit wobbly and stuff. But overall, yeah, SnowRunner is just a brilliant game, and anyone who doesn't like it, I don't really know how you can describe the game. It's basically like you start off in America, in Michigan. It's had like a disaster's hit Michigan, and you've got 4 sections to them. You got a map you play on. But then there's 4 maps to one area, so there's 4 maps to Michigan, and then you can go to like Alaska and Russia and other places. But obviously each place has different kind of conditions. but each area is worse than the last one, like, which is why you need to get all the upgrades and get better trucks and stuff. You know what I mean? As you can imagine, Alaska would be a lot more difficult missions than what, say, Michigan would. But in Michigan, it's difficult because you've only got default vehicles that are not the best. But, you know, the whole point is to get stuck and complete missions, or go the long way around, I suppose, and not get stuck, but it takes longer to do a mission. But, you know what I mean? You get the idea. It's... yeah, I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that with SnowRunner, it's a co-op game. So if anybody has SnowRunner, I will be recording on weekends between 8 and 8:30 UK time on a morning. On a Saturday and Sunday is when I'm going to do SnowRunner. SnowRunner Saturday, SnowRunner Sunday. Kind of see what I did there with the names. If anybody wants to be a part of that, just be in the Discord for that time. But I don't want people coming in and doing other missions. We're just going to convoy together, basically. So, like, if we go and unlock a watchtower, we'll both go. You know, we'll both do the same mission. Now, well, you can carry a load for me if we're doing a mission. Just, I don't want you doing a different mission. I want to... otherwise, we'll shoot through the maps too quickly, if that makes sense. I want to... like trucking, you know, there's no right or wrong way to play. I just don't want it to be over too quickly. Basically, and that's kind of how I... you know, but... if I've got to deliver 4 things and I can only carry 2, then, you know, carry the other 2 for me. Things like that. More, you know, want to do that, but yeah. But yeah, if anyone wants to be a part of that,
keep right, and then
yeah, just be in the Discord. Ready for you know, convoying basically. That's a game I can bring people straight in on without being in and say a live stream and stuff. All you need is like the 4-digit code that I'll put in the Discord, and every time, you know,
and then turn right.
I don't use any mods. The only thing I have is I've got Season Pass 1 and 2. I do want to get the 3rd one,
turn right.
but it's a bit... yeah, it's more to do with paying for it, to be honest. I'm trying to, like I say, I'm not trying to spend excess money on DLC. Now, the supporters I have on the channel pay for things like that, but obviously at the moment I'm just using the supporters money that I've been getting over the last couple of months to pay off my DaVinci Studio bill. Like one thing I've always explained in the past, I have a credit card that I use for buying,
keep right,
streaming stuff
right,
and content creating stuff, and the guys who use Patreon and YouTube members on the farming channel, for example, every time I get that paid out, that pays the bill off. That's all I do it for. I don't have a, you know, and the reason I do it on a credit card is because I'm like, that's my content card, if that makes sense. And then that way I know what I'm doing. Obviously, if nobody supported me 1 month, then obviously I'd just pay the bill anyway. But yeah, that's how I've always done it. I've always done it like that. So every bit of money I get from creating content has always gone back into creating content. Like at the moment, for example, I'm having an issue with my monitors. I've got one 4K monitor, but then my other monitor is a 1080, and I'm having window issues moving from one to another and stuff like that. And Windows Mover and stuff like that is having issues because they're different resolutions. So my next protocol will be to buy... they don't need to be gaming 4K monitors, but I don't want to have 3 4K monitors, if that makes sense. Just to have less issues with like OBS and... basically, I've got a Stream Deck, and I've got this key that says, "I'll move OBS from this monitor to this monitor." But the problem is, it leaves it on the smaller monitor in 4K resolution, so it doesn't... you know what I mean? It's bigger than the monitor, for example. So yeah, that's... I want to kind of
straight on,
make it all the same, and that's kind of like the next investment. But obviously, if I want to get a little bit of DLC once my DaVinci Studio's been paid for, which will be done in about... I'll be paid by the end of this month, to be fair. So, you know, I've had a lot of support over the last couple of months. We've had a couple of new Patreon supporters, Richard and Daniel. They've continued their support again this month, which is I massively appreciate it. But if anyone is interested, I do have a Patreon. It is under Matt's Farming because that's my main channel. I am going to change the Patreon to Matt's Gaming at some point, but it does state on there that I've got this trucking channel, things like that. It's all the information's in the Discord. If anybody wanted to support the channel, I never ask for it, but you know, I do like to just say, you know, the option is there if anybody did want to do it. But I never physically say, yeah, go support me, you know what I mean? Watching the video with the adverts turned on supports me. Doesn't cost you a penny. If you've got a spare Amazon tablet or an iPad or something and you go into bed,
and then exit.
Put a playlist on from the farming channel on, for example. Do the farming channel.
Right.
Watch the adverts on there, because that actually gives me the ad revenue. So, you know, if you've got a tablet, you go into bed, put a playlist on in the background when you go to bed. You don't have to have volume on. The adverts will come on automatically throughout the videos. That supports me for free. You know what I mean? But if you wanted to support me via Patreon, for example, you can do so from as little as, I think it's £3 a month. If anybody wanted to do that, that's I think the lowest. £3, £5. It goes all the way up. Like I said, a lot of them are just preset prices that Patreon's like, oh, we recommend setting up for this price, this, and basically that's what I did. So if anyone's like, oh wow, you know that Patreon's a bit much,
Right.
like I said, preset, it's a lot easier. They're Patreon's most popular. So that's what I did.
Get ready to turn.
It makes life a bit easier. Wow, you went from 31 to 25 to 31 just where that police car was. I was looking at that speedo then thinking, okay, 31, 25, got a speeding ticket, 31. Literally, that was about 10 yards of 25 mile an hour. And then I got a ticket in that time. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, that is crazy. That is, no. Go away, game. You hate me. Yeah, I haven't gotten the mods people have told me about as well. It's not that I haven't listened to you guys. I need to find the episodes where you were telling me what the names are. If you are watching this video, please tell me about the ones where you've got more realistic speeding find, the ones where you've got more realistic crash time, you know, crash finds. Yeah, please tell me what they are again. I don't know what episode it was on. Obviously, I had a few days off last week, so it's kind of got a little bit lost in the thing. Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. List them again so I can go find them. If you don't mind. If you do mind, then don't list it, but I won't be able. And just crashed. I swear I'm off to bed in a minute. I'm off to bed in a minute. I'm gonna pull there, guys, in the middle one because I think I might I actually think I am. Yes, I am. I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck there on the pole. I also have an issue. I can't get. I'm stuck. I'm proper stuck. I'm proper stuck. I'm stuck. Right, let's go up there. Let's get up there as far as we can. There we go. I need a screenshot. I haven't actually got a screenshot today. Like I say, thumbnails for me are just... I'm not very good at creating thumbnails and things like that. I do what I can. I do what I can, when I can, where I can. I think that's my screenshot key. Yes, it was. Look at that. Perfect. So we're going to lower that down. Can't remember how much we got paid for this, but we have earned a lot of money today from our drivers. We have hit level 25. That is fantastic. So that is a new one, and we're going for ADR training. What are we? So we've done explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids. Oh, class 6 is next. Toxic and infectious substances. key. There we go. Let's just have a look at our drivers just for a quick second. Irina is earning us some really good money now. Not like much per mile, but she's been earning us some really good money over the time. Look at all these jobs here. Oh, she actually cost me money today. Oh, okay. She's up to 3.3 on the driver scale. He's 1.7. He's now starting to earn us some really good money. Look at that. Look at that profit. Radiators, Graz to Livorno, if that's how you pronounce that. He did 465 miles. He earned me £6,200 profit. And then we've got Ella. Ella is our newest driver. She did lose us a little bit of money the other day, but that's no problem. But she's earned us £2,800. I'm telling you, the women are better drivers. The women are better drivers on this game up to now. But yeah, we've now got, is there a way to find out them? Oh yeah, there. We've now got £40,000 over in the bank. So that is a really good amount of money to have in the bank already. Now, all I'm going to do off recording, guys, is I am going to... Let me just double check where I am. I know I'm obviously in Madrid. Yes, there is a dealership here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to that dealership. Probably going to rest in the dealership car park ready for the next episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you don't mind, go check the SnowRunner game out. Hit the thumbs up on the like button. You know, thumbs up, which is the like button on those videos as well. I would massively appreciate it if you did that for me. You never know, like I say, you might like the game. You won't know if you've never played it. It's a different style of game. It's a completely different style of game.
Turn right and then turn left.
Did I just go through a red light? No, it's not a red light. But yeah, that's as much as I ever asked. You know, just hit the like button on all the videos.
Take the second.
You know, it massively helps me push my videos out to a wider audience.
Keep right.
This channel needs to grow, guys, in order for me to continue to be running it. You know, we need to get it to that partner stage, just to make a little bit of ad revenue from the adverts. Like I say, I don't ask people to support unless you really want to. You know how to do it, join the Discord, the information's there. But the adverts, you know, massively appreciate that kind of support just from watching the videos. The most thing I will ask you to do is, you know, hit the like button on the videos. Helps me push to a wider audience. Hit the subscribe button if you don't already. You know, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I know YouTube are talking about 500 subscribers for partner in the future. I am not on their tester to do that. I have to wait basically, and I still need 1,000. So, you know, I am still in the 1,000 place for partner. So again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, watch the videos. If you've got a spare tablet, leave a playlist on repeat on the farming channel. That supports me. Honestly, you can support me by doing, you know, just putting a playlist on. It really does make a difference. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. I've babbled on way too much, and I will see you all in the next episode.